Okay, so I'm whispering again because it's the same day, same time. So I can't talk very loud or in a normal voice. Oh god. But I want to talk about the few times that I had ended up street modeling when I was in Korea. This time last year, I was in my Korean hotel room. But now I'm here in Morocco. And I wanted to talk about the street modeling experiences. So the first time it happened, I was in Hongdae, and I was just walking, minding my own business. And all of a sudden, this Korean dude in broken English was like, and I was like, huh? And then he like went ahead and just like, well, when I said, yeah, you can take a picture, he like grabbed my thing. So I was like, if you're gonna rob me, not today, sir. And he just put them to the side, and I was like, what if he's distracting me with the camera, and he got a buddy around the corner, and the buddy around the corner is gonna go and grab the things that I just bought from Chew. That's my money. Thankfully that didn't happen, and I was just being paranoid from the ghetto. So he took like, he told me where to stand, and then he took photos of like full from like far away, and then like torso, and then face, and then to the side, and different poses and crap. And then he asked for my information, which is something that Korean photographers usually do. They get your name, and then your Instagram, and then your age, and where you bought the stuff. And then you go on your merry day, and thankfully I wasn't robbed, because that would have sucked. Next was at Seoul Fashion Week, which is where I got photographed the most. I had went there for the sake of just seeing what it's like at Fashion Week. The closest Fashion Week is New York Fashion Week, and I ain't going all the way down there. I'm having brain farts. I woke up like 2 hours ago. Leave me alone. So we go to Seoul Fashion Week, which was in October last year. I said October like that because I'm trying to remember. And we're walking around, bopping around, and I'm with 2 other exchange students that I knew from over there, and a photographer walks up, asks for a picture. I'm like, wow, this is like Anime Boston. And then thinking is so hard right now. I haven't had food. My head's itchy. I'm on the struggle bus. I'm trying so hard. But like the part of like the venue outside, obviously, there's like a bar there, and then you kind of, I'll put a picture. I leaned up against that, and it was, if you've seen Seoul Fashion Week, you've seen that part of the venue like 1,000 times, because it's a common place to take pictures. He took a picture from far away, up close, real up close, and then shook my hand and said that he liked my outfit, and then walked away. Then the next time, was it the students? There was like a bunch of like random photographers that would come up to me to ask for a picture, and then there was times where it was students that were in the nearby fashion school that would ask to take my picture to use it for their school project, because it would make sense that they had an assignment for Seoul Fashion Week. I mean, and for the students, they would take even more pictures because they have to get it in detail. I'm pretty sure I was wearing these earrings, but I added another earring in between, so there was like a white like puff right there. I put 2 earrings together because I'm the next Rihanna. So they took pictures of my earrings. They took pictures of my cherry accessories. I had curly hair that day, but I just styled it in a certain way, and they took pictures real up close to my head, a few of them, and then pictures of like my Space Jam jersey, of the skirt I was wearing, all the details on the skirt, the fishnets, the garter that was on the fishnets, and my shoes, and other nonsense. It was really interesting to like have someone take that like many like detailed photo shots of you. It's not something that I'm exactly used to at Anime Boston or any other convention. They don't really get a ball up in your face like that most of the time. At Boston Comic Con this year, there was a photographer that like had it close up, but it wasn't like for fashion purposes. It was just, he just wanted a headshot. And yeah, the third time, I saw Fashion Week. I also saw, I mean, you can see the video. I saw Key from SHINee. I saw Lee Jung-suk. I saw that one dude from Blood, but then he's also from, An Jae-hyun, I think is his name. I saw Beast. I don't remember their new name. I didn't follow Beast like that, even when, like, back in the day. So I don't know their new name. But that's what confused me, because people were like, oh, so-and-so, and I was like, is that a new group? And then one of my friends was like, oh, they got me into K-pop, and I'm like, did you get into K-pop 5 minutes ago? Well, I'm confused. But it turned out that I was standing like not even 2 feet away from Beast that whole time. My friends back in America hate me. Like, they were so angry. Moving on. The third and the last time, which was in December, and I had a cold, because I pretty much always had a cold in Korea, because those girls in the dorm are nasty. So it was like, I think about 2 weeks before I had to leave or so, because I was getting last minute things in Hongdae, because I believe that was the last time I went to Hongdae while I was still there. So I don't even think it was 2 weeks. I think it was like a few days before I left. I was walking around my own business with my little blue coat, and then a photographer came up to me and asked if he could take my picture. And since I had experienced this before, I was like, oh, okay, cool, man. So we go, and he was like taking me to an alley though, and I was like, that sounds Law and Order SVU Korea edition, and I don't think I like that very much. But like, so I panicked at first, but like he realized as a girl I would be panicking, so he was trying to, and then we took pictures, and there was other people around. There was like Korean dudes smoking in the background, because they usually go to smoke in the alleys, and I took the pictures. He was very nice. He did the same thing the first guy did, where like he asked for all my information, and then he posted it on his Instagram page. No, he didn't. He sent it to me through my DMs on Instagram, because I had given him my Instagram. So I do have the picture. I don't know if I can use the picture, because I don't remember the photographer's name. I think I can go back and see what the photographer's name is just by looking through my DMs. So I think I'll just do that. And if I do add the picture, it'll be around here somewhere. And then yeah, that was my experiences. It was fun experiences. It was nice practicing the whole modeling thing. I've always been told to do it and then just never did it. This isn't a guarantee to happen to all foreigners that go over there, by the way, because I don't want people to think that, because weeaboos think that about Japan, that you're just gonna get flooded by photographers the moment you step foot there, and that you're gonna be praised and it's gonna be a wonderful time. And that's not real. My fashion sense stands out in America, and it stands out over there. So of course I stuck out like a sore thumb, and fashion photographers decided to take pictures of me. That doesn't mean you go over there and you be a tryhard, because you can sense a tryhard from a mile away. Just dress yourself. Don't dress to impress. Just dress yourself. Just be a person. and wear things. And you should be good. I don't want anyone to go over there with the purpose of like striving to do this. I think you should go down there with, it would be cool if that happened, but like not like purposely trying to make it happen. Just let it happen organically. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And just move on with your life. I'm only ranting like this because I've seen so many posts online about Koreaboos saying nonsense. So if you're not a Koreaboo that thinks nonsense, then don't pay attention to my ramblings that I just did for the past 2 minutes. That was just me rambling. If you want more stories about me being in Korea and doing things, and also I don't just do Korean things, I have things outside of Korea. I'm a weeb too. Then you can like and subscribe, and I have more content for you. Yeah, okay, bye. Oh wait, no, not bye. I have a friend who also has a YouTube channel now, that I will link below. He does freelance modeling sometimes, time to time. I think he said that he's gotten paid for it for like a couple of times, but it's not something that's like a steady career, even though he wants it to be. I think he has the full potential for it to be. So I'm sure that he'll do a video about that eventually. I think he's answered questions about it on his Instagram before. But again, I'll link his channel down below, and then just go and then, I don't know, ask him questions through Instagram or something. Yeah, I'm sending people towards you to ask you questions. I'm not apologizing. Good day. I keep doing this, but side note, at Seoul Fashion Week, I also met JRE, or Dre, as in the K-pop watching video review reaction person. I used to watch him in high school in our K-pop club. So it was interesting seeing him. I mainly took a picture of him, with him. I took a picture with him for my friends mainly because they watched him the most. I don't really watch K-pop YouTubers, to tell you the truth. There's a few like I'm in Korea YouTubers that I'll start to watch, and then they'll say something stupid, and then I'll read about them, and I'm like, never mind. But yeah, and then, okay, there was one time when I was in Hongdae, and I have a picture of the outfit I was wearing that day. I'll probably add it here. There's a lot of pictures to add in here. And these random like Korean teenage girls, like high schoolers, asked for a picture with me right after I told the friends that I was with that no one has ever asked for a picture with me before. And it wasn't me just being black, because there was black people that were with me, there was Asian people that were with me, there was not Asian, there was white people that was with me. Like it was a mixed racial group, and I was the only one who got asked for a picture. And I was like, maybe they think that I'm like in a costume or something, or maybe they just genuinely just want to take a picture with me. Because apparently, like, sometimes they'll take a picture with a foreigner because they think that they're pretty, which happens both in Korea and Japan, and it's usually, like, kids who do this, not full-grown adults, and also, it's real random, and it's not an official guarantee that this is going to happen to you in any sort of way. And then there was another time where I think that they were Japanese, and it was at the Seoul Fashion Week, where I was bopping around, and then they like ran up to me, and I'm saying I think they're Japanese because I'm pretty sure I heard them speaking in Japanese, but now my memory is blurry, so I don't remember. And they ran up and asked to take a picture, and I thought that they were just gonna take like a picture without like just me, my face, and my and instead it was a picture with me because I had a selfie stick, and I was like, oh god. And that time I was also with foreigners, and there was actually a good chunk of black people at Seoul Fashion Week this time around. I was like, wow. times we've made the Korean invasion. We all been affected by the hollow wave, man. There we go. That's it. I promise this time that's all that's left.